Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule to stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It is Monday, the 23rd of April, 2023, 4:30-ish in the afternoon, 72 degrees Fahrenheit, humidity's at 70%, 22C. I don't know why I'm putting them back on again. They are saying, by they I mean the weather people, are predicting rain through the week. Later this evening, tomorrow morning, through tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Uh, Anywhere from 40 to 70% chance. So, and the skies look like rain. Par for the course. But, I mean, that's Florida. You deal with it. There are worse weather patterns. Oh. So last night, yeah, that's a good spot to get. Ooh, he's right on the edge of that ditch. Last night I was at my son's house, and he came out and helped me. By helped me, I mean he did the work. Uh, Put that orange suitcase on the back hitch on the cargo rack I got in the back. Just drilled a couple holes, ran some nuts and bolts through. Some bolts and put on the nuts. Drilled a couple of holes uh, for drainage, just in case. And it had a little bit of water in it, but not a whole lot. I think I know where that came from. That needs to be fixed up. But so yeah, we got that on, which is cool. And if you saw my short about his trailer, he's been working on that for, I don't know, a year or so. But one side's all set up with his battery power tools. The other side is set up with painting stuff that you need, right? More to hand. He's a painting contractor for the most part. He's a home contractor, but he specializes in painting, high-end painting. So the other side, when you open it up, it's got paintbrushes and roller covers and roller handles and spray gun tips and cleaners and all that type of stuff. So just not easy access to it last night. So I'll get some pictures of that at another time. The inside is all set up with racks and shelves and this, that, and the other thing. So, and that's a tall trailer. My son's 6'7", something like that. So if you saw that trailer, the bottom of that opening was about my shoulder. Yeah. So it's not for short people need not apply type thing. But it's a nice setup. I mean, he's got some time tied up into it, so. And it's well thought out. He had an idea in mind. He worked on it, and finally ordered the trailer that he wanted. And I should say he worked on the idea to figure out exactly what it was he wanted. His father-in-law, late father-in-law, was that way. Big Steve was a master carpenter, And he had several trailers set up depending on the jobs he was going to do. Ooh, that scared me. I didn't see that coming. Yeah, so depending on the type of job he was planning on doing was how his trailers were set up. And like small enclosed trailers that were, I don't know, they were incredible. You walked inside, there were drawers. You pulled a drawer out to get to another little storage space, and it was totally TARDIS and Tetris combined. So then he had a big landscaping trailer, like a big long open trailer the landscapers use, and that was set up as a complete job site. It still does. It's still at my son's house. Uh, it's got a, I don't know, circular saw and a band saw and sanders, a belt sander and a planer, and if you're going to need it building a house or building custom cabinetry, it's probably on that trailer. And if it's not on that trailer, then it's on the little auxiliary trailer, enclosed trailer, that carries all the bits and blades and papers and whatever. So, anyhow, getting that box back there is step one. When I cleaned out the back seat for my walker thing, I had a bunch of cooking stuff back there. I knew it was there. It was kind of buried, but if I'd ever wanted it, I could have dug it out. But there's a kind of a, not a skillet, kind of a griddle or a kamal, and a small pot with a lid, and tongs and spatulas and knives and all that good stuff. So that's now in a box in the house. And of course it needs a proper location. So that will be going in there, but there's not enough like that would just be rattling around in that box. So I need to get into the back of this thing and start organizing back there a little more, and going through the box that I have that I normally use to go out and cook with and what have you. Right now it's just such a mess. Like, in order to get to anything, I have to empty half the truck out just to get to my cooking stuff, because I tend to do stuff like that. So I'm thinking I'm going to put the walkboard up on the roof. Excuse me. See how that works with putting it up on the roof for a while. Just little odds and ends, things like that. So, did I even bother turning this on? Nope. So, let me know if this makes any type of a difference, folks. Just turn that earpiece on. I'm hearing an ambulance. I don't see it. So that means, hopefully it means it's not coming this way. What's up with the light? Oh, well. So yeah, I've got a couple of ideas on what to do back there. I was also talking with my son and my daughter-in-law last night. My daughter-in-law does geocaching, so she knows where all the little parks and things are. And we were talking about how I did not like what they did with the Arboretum and making the trails all paved. And she gave me a couple of good ideas on where to go to try. She said a couple of them are paved, but they're nice little walks. So I think if I did a different pair of shoes, like right now I've got, I don't know, they're not really hiking boots, but they're heavy lugged, uh, and they come up and support my ankles. So I guess they're pretty much hiking boots. But if I'm walking on asphalt or on concrete, I need something that's more cushioned, um, because God knows my ankles and knees don't have the cushioning they used to. So we shall see. Problem is, like last time I was looking, like nobody has a comfortable walking shoe with ankle supports. That's why I ended up with the boots. So I need something that's comfortable and also supports my ankles. I just came past Skechers. I was in there and I didn't see anything. Went back before when I was looking. Uh, I didn't see anything that fit the bill. You know, kind of like a high top sneaker type thing. They come up like mid ankle, like a chukka boot, and that doesn't do what I need. So I need something that comes up above the ankle and supports the whole ankle. Now I could probably go with an ankle support, elastic ankle support. I don't know. That's a possibility. I have considered that. The elastic ankle support or a support sock type thing. But that's the support hose, the support sock is more for your the veins and whatnot in your leg. So it doesn't really give you much support on your ankle where your ankle gets ready to turn. But yeah, figure something out. Need to stop yawning, I know that. Did almost 9 hours sleep last night. I've been doing better at my sleep too. I've been doing closer to 3 hours than 2. So that's generally a good thing. Then I get this yawning stuff going on. Here comes another ambulance. So let me see. I'm at Arlington and Atlantic right now. My daughter wondering whether or not I am coming tonight. I guess I forgot to text her. Anyhow. I was thinking, like I can't say I found a spot to go watch the sunset because I've known about it. I just wasn't able to access it. But I realized that I am able to access a really nice spot to watch the sunset. So, along with half the city, I think, but we can deal with that, I guess. So, Anyway, I've got that, and then of course it's going to rain this week. Go figure. Like tonight the sunset was going to be not spectacular because it's all overcast and rainy and blah. Probably going to be that way for the rest of the week. So, oof. The same thing with the parks. Although it would be a nice day today to walk in some of the parks. Hopefully tomorrow and Wednesday will be as nice. But I was just watching How'd I Get There, his channel. He was down in Jennings State Park walking, and it's like, that's a nice looking trail. So it's not that far away. It's about a 45-minute ride, I think. But if I'm only able to do a half mile at a time, for now it doesn't behoove me to go out. Spend the gas money to get all the way out there. Gas money and time. So we'll save that. One of the things I was talking about last night, it's like I hadn't even really thought about it. But like I was up to, walking around. At least like I could walk around Walmart 2 or 3 times with no problem. I was down walking on the beach and walking a couple blocks in both, one way and then back, and then walking up the beach and being able to do it all without like having to stop and catch my breath and whatnot. And then I got hit by that back flu, and it messed me up. I mean, it really did. It wiped, all my gains out. So I've got to slowly build myself back up again, because the Arboretum should not have wiped me out as bad as it did the other day. Ain't no way. So, and it wouldn't have pre-flu. At least I don't think so. But anyhow, it's the end of the ride for today. This is going to be my last turn. So let me know what you think, folks. Give me a thumbs down, a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around your social media, that'd be fandoculous. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they ain't, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. Till I see y'all again, I hope you have a fandoculous day. Sláinte, y'all.